baby. Nice. Feels like this. Gotta fill the chicken. Hola familia, Busy Mommy here, and today I am coming at you from a lake house in the middle of the woods. So we are on vacation and I don't have all my stuff, so don't mind some of the things that I'm gonna have to use to cook this for you. But I am doing something different. I was asked to do some dinner recipes on TikTok, and if you don't follow me on TikTok, you totally should. It's the Busy Mommy. But one of the things that I want to do is stuffed chicken breast, and I was like, what can I stuff it with? And so I thought, I have frozen broccoli, I have spinach, I have cheese. Let's make a cheesy broccoli and spinach stuffed chicken. Why not, right? So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's get started. What I did first is got my chicken breasts and I sliced in the middle of them. So you can see right here, I made a little slice to get them ready, nice and prepped. And then you're going to defrost, because I had frozen broccoli, defrost your broccoli and cut it up into tiny little pieces. You're gonna need about a third cup of diced onion, 1 to 2 tablespoons of garlic, depending on what you want. We're gonna need 1/4 cup of mayo, 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, and then we're gonna add some Mexican shredded cheese, about another 1/2 cup, so we can do about a cup of cheese altogether. We're gonna see how ooey gooey it is before we stuff it in the chicken breast. And then you're gonna bake and you're gonna eat it, and it's gonna be delicious. Let's salt and pepper our chicken. Yes, it's in a baggie because we had to bring it from home. So I have my kosher salt. I'm just gonna salt and pepper these bad boys on both sides. These are very thick chicken breasts because we're stuffing them, so we wanna have thicker chicken breasts. You can do this with chicken thighs too. Don't mind the background noise because my daughter is in her coding class, which is really cute actually. So you're gonna salt and pepper them, and then I am in Louisiana, so I have to add Tony's. You guys know if you watch my channel, I add this to almost everything. It's either this or adobo. I forgot the adobo, but Tony's is gonna give a little spice to this that I love. You definitely don't have to add it, but I am going to add it because I love it so much. All right, once you have that, you're gonna let that sit. We're gonna cook the inside stuff that we're gonna make. Now I'm heating up my other pan so that I can saute the chicken a little bit before we put it in the oven. But in the meantime, we're gonna make our filling. So I got one of those steam fresh bags, and I got, just cut it up into little pieces, and I'm going to saute it all in the pan. So we're gonna throw in some butter, let the butter melt a little bit. It's about a tablespoon. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan. And we're gonna let it melt a little bit. And then we're going to add our broccoli to the pan. To that, I'm gonna add a heaping cup of spinach. We know that that's gonna turn into nothing. And then we're gonna add our onion. Once it starts to come together a little bit and the onion becomes a little translucent, the spinach goes down a little bit, then we're going to start adding the other ingredients. But for now, we're gonna have this, and then we're gonna add a pinch of salt, and not really a lot, but just a pinch of salt, and let it saute. All right, once it dries out like that, you're gonna add your 1 to 2 teaspoons of garlic. I'm gonna add 2 because I love me some garlic, so depends on how you like it, but 2 teaspoons of garlic. You're gonna let that saute a little bit because you want the garlic to cook down a little bit before we add any of the other spices. We're almost ready to fill. So while that's happening, you're going to heat up your pan that is going to saute your chicken. Mine has been heated up, so let's start sizzle, baby. Ooh, yeah. Nice. All right, we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. You're going to add your 1/4 cup of mayo. I know it sounds weird, but it's gonna be delicious. You guys like my fork pizza? And you're gonna mix this all together. Now you're gonna add your 1/2 cup of Parmesan, 1/2 cup of whatever blend cheese you want. I'm doing Mexican blend here. So at this point, it starts to get nice and melty. You're gonna go ahead and taste it for seasoning because you wanna make sure it has enough salt, which I'm sure it does, but you wanna taste it. I think it's a little salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little salt to this filling. And then we're gonna stuff our chicken breast. You know, while this is mixing, I think you should like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you wanna try next. My daughter reminded me that I forgot to ask you that, so for her sake, please like, subscribe, and comment. So we're ready to fill the chicken. So now you're gonna take your filling, you're gonna get your chicken in a pan, and you're gonna go ahead and stuff it. Just don't burn yourself. Fill your pollo. Spanish word of the day is pollo, chicken. Or as the song that I sang in my childhood was pollito, chicken, gallina, lápiz, pencil, y pluma, pen. You just learned 4 words. Aren't you excited about that? Continue to fill your chicken. Yeah, baby, I like it like I like stuffed chicken. I got so, te quiero. Okay, sorry. Song is over. So we have stuffed, as you saw me do. We topped with some Parmesan cheese, and now we're gonna bake in the oven at 350 for about 15 to 17 minutes. It really depends on how thick your chicken breast is, how much you cooked it already. And to be honest, I'm using a toaster oven to bake this, so we'll see how that goes. But bake at 425 for about 15 to 17 minutes. Then check it to make sure that it is cooked all the way. All right, so it baked for about 17 minutes. We got a little golden crust. It looks fantastic, smells so good. So you can pair this with whatever you want, some cauliflower rice. I think it's got enough in here on its own for me. So I'm gonna eat it just like this with a little side salad. But we gotta try it, right? Because it's gonna be so hot. I'm scared. We're just gonna wait a minute while it cools. But while we're waiting, you should totally like, subscribe, and comment. All right. Patented yummy goodness dance. Oh, it's so good. You have to try it. It's cheesy. It's got that cheesy broccoli taste. It's salty. It's crusty. It's delicious. You should try it. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know what you paired it with. And guess what? I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Do the chicken dance. Bye. Stop recording me.